Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to Beyond the Walls with Carla. Based on what I want to share with you all today, I thought it'd be nice to be outdoors. I'm just enjoying this beautiful autumn day, and I just want you to take a peek at what it is that I'm viewing. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the trees. They're already starting to change. The leaves are changing color. And people are out for a walk on this beautiful autumn day. And I'm so thankful. Isn't that gorgeous? And so what I want to talk to you all about today is an attitude of gratitude. You know, when we're on the road to success, we're so busy striving towards our goals and our dreams and our aspirations. You know, we've got all the ducks in order. We've done all the right things. We're surrounding ourselves with all the right people. We've got our mindset right. But there's something that we can sometimes neglect, and that's the present. You know, how thankful are you for the present? When you woke up this morning, did you give thanks? You know, you just saw all that beauty. The scriptures tell us that the heavens and the earth declared God's glory. God has given all of this beauty for our pleasure. And so when we wake up each day, we ought to give thanks. We've got to have that attitude of gratitude. And I know when we're busy on that hamster wheel of life and, you know, we're chasing that next win and chasing success, that we can seemingly, you know, take these things for granted. You know, when you woke up this morning, you had eyes to see, ears to hear, you know, a mouth, taste, touch, smell. There's so many blessings that we take for granted. The scriptures tell us to give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His mercy endures forever. You know, what love is this? That God would just give us so many wonderful things for our pleasure. And it's that love that woke you up this morning. And I know some of the cynics out there might say, you know, that no, their alarm clock did. But did it? Because I've heard it said that if you put an alarm clock beside a dead body, what good would that do? Right? And so we ought to give God thanks. And some of our greatest blessings in life, you know, like our senses that we get to enjoy daily and that we take for granted, you know, they become so secondary to us. You know, Oprah Winfrey a while back stated that, you know, well, she had some difficulties with her saliva gland. And she stated that she would never take anything for granted again. And so when you get up each day, embrace all these blessings. Be thankful. Have a thankful heart and a thankful spirit, you know. And I know some of us are going through difficulties. And I don't know what you're all facing out there. But there's always something to be thankful for. And there's always someone that's going through more difficult times than you, perhaps. And so, you know, I read an article recently, and it's entitled, "We Are Amongst the Fortunate Ones." And I want to read that article to you, all right? It's called "That You Are Amongst the Lucky Ones." And it says, so you are luckier than over 1 billion people who cannot read at all. And it says, and if you woke up this morning with more health than illness, then you are luckier than the 1 million who will not survive this week. And even luckier because you have a provincial health care card that guarantees that you will have health care in case of illness. And if you have never experienced the danger of battle, the loneliness of imprisonment, the agony of torture, or the pangs of starvation, then you are ahead of 500 million people in this world. And if you can attend any meeting you want, political, religious, or social, then you are luckier than 3 billion people in this world. And if you have food in the refrigerator, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, then you are richer than 75% of this world. And if you have money in the bank, in your wallet, and spare change in a dish someplace, then you are among the top 8% of this world's wealthy. And I know our minds can't even comprehend this, you know, but that goes to show you just how difficult some people have it in this world, you know. And for some of you, you might be saying that, well, they need to change their circumstances. But we have to remember that most of life is already preset for us. We cannot plan or pick where we're born, or, you know, our geographical heritage. And so, as I said, you know, a lot of life is already set out for us. And so we're amongst some of the most wealthiest and amongst some of the most fortunate. And so we ought to get up each day and just embrace, you know, the day with a fresh breath of gratitude, and just be thankful and give God thanks for the many blessings that we get to endure and that we're blessed with each day. And another thing, you know, what about the people in our lives? Are they at the expense of your quest for success? You know, there's so many blessings in our life that we take for granted. And one of the major things that we do that we take for granted is the people in our lives, you know. They're not always going to be with us. And so we have to be appreciative of them, you know. And I know that you're on this journey and you're striving to achieve your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. And a lot of it is to share with those that you love. But, you know, when I think about a lot of the good times in my life and the fondest memories with my friends and my loved ones, you know, it didn't include a lot of material things. It was just about the quality times that we got to share together as a family or with good friends, you know. And when I think about the times that I've overheard my children talk about or reminisce about the good old days, it was never about the material things. And so, you know, we need to take time to just reflect on, you know, the beauty of life. Ambition is great. Success is wonderful. God wants you to have all the success in the world, right? But never at the expense of the people that's in your life. You know, people are amongst our finest resources, you know. God has already blessed you with such goodness. He's already prepared a table before you. So enjoy them. You don't know what tomorrow holds. So enjoy the people in your life. Enjoy that beautiful new baby. Enjoy that grandchild. Enjoy your spouses. Enjoy your children. Enjoy your siblings, your family members, and your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers. Be thankful. Wake up every day with a fresh attitude of gratitude. You know, it is said that your attitude will determine your altitude, but I believe it's an attitude of gratitude that will determine your altitude. So be thankful, have a grateful heart, and remember in all things to give God thanks, for He is good and He's worthy. All right, and so thank you so much for tuning in. And remember to keep your sights on the things that are eternal, for it's in the eternal things that we can move beyond the walls.